Woke up this morning, get yourself a gun. Woke up this morning. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Nathan Cudgel here. We're just gonna have a nice short little video today. No real news or anything I want to cover today. I just want to talk about, I hate final seasons of TV shows so much. It doesn't matter the TV show. It can be a comedy, it can be a drama, it can be an action show. I will hate the final season without fail, no matter what. I'm currently a little over halfway through the final season of The Sopranos. I'm like on episode 8 of season 6, part 1. And I'm gonna be honest, I haven't watched an episode in a week because I just can't bring myself to watch it. I don't want to see the show end. I love The Sopranos so much. This is my first time ever watching The Sopranos. I love the show, and I can't bring myself to finish it. Can I say I just love seeing the adventures of a fat Italian. Shout out to Ralphie, okay? Greatest character in all fiction.
A, she was a hooah. B, she was a hooah.
And it's not just that way with The Sopranos. I'm realizing now, while watching The Sopranos, I am that way with every single show. I'm currently rewatching Breaking Bad for the 3rd time. Both the first and the second time I watched Breaking Bad all the way through. I hated the final season. The first time I actually stopped midway through and I couldn't pull myself to finish it. I'm actually kind of surprised I did finish it. The only reason, honestly, I did finish it is because I had a minor dental surgery and I needed something to distract me while I recovered. I kid you not, I have liked TV shows so much before that I just quit watching them because I don't want to see it end. I start getting close to that end point and I don't want to see it end. I'm just quitting. I quit halfway through the second to last season in House of Cards. I liked that show too much. I didn't want to see it end. I quit watching Oz like halfway through. And it's kind of nice. Now I just think back to those shows and I just get to think like, oh man, I wonder what Beecher's up to in prison. Probably his life's horrible. Man, I wonder what Kevin Spacey's up to. Oh. And like the second time I watched through Breaking Bad, I got to the final season, I was watching it through and I was thinking, wow, this season's so much worse than all the other seasons. How has everyone always praised this season? How did I like this season in the past? This season sucks. I mean, I know the final part's good, the finale and stuff, but, early on in season 5, this sucks. And then I finish it and I think back on it and I realize, no, it didn't suck. In fact, it was really good. I was just upset it's ending. And I'm the exact same way with The Sopranos. I keep watching these episodes and the more and more as the season goes on, the more and more I think, wow, this show's really gone downhill. Wow, this episode sucks. Wow, I'm so mad this show sucks now. But then I look at the list of episodes and I think back to each episode and all I can think about is the stuff I liked. Like, oh yeah, that episode was cool. Yeah, they were at Johnny Sack's wedding. Oh, that one, when that happened, that was so good. Even the episode I just finished watching that I was thinking, that was an awful episode. I hated that. I go and look at the episode and look at the little episode thumbnail and I think back, that was pretty good. And all the little stuff I'm criticizing in my mind, I then think, you know what, if that were in an earlier season, I wouldn't have cared at all. In fact, I would have even liked it. Truth be told, season 6 of The Sopranos is fantastic thus far. I'm just angry it's ending. And I know as soon as I finish the show, I'm going to think back and realize, wow, season 6 was great. But right now, like a little over halfway through it, I just can't help but think, wow, this show sucks. And I know it's just me misplacing my anger, but what else am I supposed to do? I don't like endings. I don't like things ending. I don't take loss well. Hopefully after I record this video, I'll go and watch another episode of The Sopranos, because the show has brought me tons of enjoyment these past couple months, watching it through, watching about 1 episode a night. But man, I just don't want it to end. I mean, I know I can rewatch it, and I can already tell it's going to be a super rewatchable show, just based on the dialogue and stuff. I'll go into that in my review. I am planning on doing a long review on the show overall. Right now, having not finished the show, there's still some episodes left. I'd probably place it as my second favorite show of all time, behind Breaking Bad. Of course, that could shift with time. I've thought that about other shows, and they've shifted and changed. I used to say Rome was my second favorite show. That could keep its place. It could get knocked down by The Sopranos. I don't know. I can't really review something in the midst of watching it, or right after I watch it, generally. I have to let something sit with me a little while. I have to digest a show a bit, even after I watch it, to be able to give it a good review. But yeah, I'm just frustrated. Final seasons suck. Doesn't even matter if the final season's good. It's gonna suck, no matter what. At least until I finish it, and then I think back on it. Of course, sometimes the final seasons do just legitimately suck. I'm looking at you, Game of Thrones! Game of Thrones had the potential to be my favorite show of all time. It had the potential. It's the only show that I've ever watched that had the potential to knock Breaking Bad off its top slot for best show of all time for me. I think it was about somewhere in season 3, Jaime Lannister had just, well, actually, no, screw it, I'm gonna spoil it. Don't watch Game of Thrones. Jaime Lannister had just gotten his hand cut off. And the whole revelation of him being the Kingslayer and stuff came out, and the truth behind that. And I remember taking a shower after that and thinking, you know what, this might be better than Breaking Bad. This might dethrone Breaking Bad if it stays this good. It didn't stay that good. But yeah, I hate final seasons of things. Well, that's about that. Thanks so much for watching. Tell me below in the comments, how do you feel about final seasons? Do you hate them as much as I do? Do you watch final seasons of things and hate every single second of it until you're finished, and then afterwards you look back on it and say, wow, that was great? Or are you normal? Thanks for watching. Bye. Gonna get yourself a gun. Woke up this morning. I wonder what Tony Soprano would think of my videos. He'd probably hate them.